Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. This is your girl Arabia Barbosa doing another video. 914 for today is pay close attention to what's going on in YouTube, unless you might be lost in the source. Now, I was on Will T platform the other night, and one dude in particular came on the panel, and he tried to say that Will T was once a Kwamite. He was a fan of KB. It don't matter to me who was a fan of KB. You're not a fan of his now. See, Will T has his own mind. He's an independent thinker. And a lot of people don't like that. They don't want him to think independently. They want him to be a follower. Recently, Will T tried to patch things up between him and Sis Rabbit Got a Ranch. I don't know if he can do that. He can if he wants to. And it's cool. He wants to, have friends on YouTube. That's cool. He wants to have male friends. That's real cool. And I appreciate Will T so much for allowing me to speak on his panel. I love him. I respect him. I bow humbly to him. He has a lot of guts, a lot of courage. And I admire him so much. He's my brother on YouTube. I wish he really was my true bloodline brother. But, he might be. I don't know. My mother was quite something. My father was quite something. But just in the spiritual realm, he is my brother. Just like Queen Regina over there. She's my sister. Brooklyn Lady Ellie. She's my sister. Selena. She's my sister. Empress Lonnie One Love. She's my sister. Rainey. That's my sister. Miss 504, that's my sister. Even though I might be fighting with Rainy Hot Topics, I'm fighting with Rainy Hot Topics because of what she did. And that was unfair. And I think she knows it. And, she doesn't say anything, but I think she knows it. I look at Miss 504, Miss 504, Miss 504 did what she wanted to do. And yes, I used to be a big fan of Miss 504. Oh my God, nobody in the world could say anything bad about Miss 504. But when Miss 504 did that video and had that picture up there, I just couldn't. I couldn't anymore. After that, I just left Miss 504 alone. And I just couldn't. I just can't agree with everyone fighting against Empress Lonnie One Love. That's one woman. She got like 10 motherfuckers coming at her at one time. That is why I took her side, because I knew she did not do anything wrong. Now, a couple of summers ago, everyone was in her chat. Everybody was rocking out. Everybody was having a good time. We learned the lyrics of Two Scoops. My baby. I even translated it into Spanish. I'm getting it translated into Swahili. Thank you, Empress Lonnie One Love, for bringing that song. Now, Drop the Bag, I really don't like that song too much. I don't like that song. But I love Two Scoops. I love it. And anytime she played that music, everyone was coming to sit in the chat area. Miss 504, Rainy Hot Topics, all y'all was coming. Y'all wasn't hitting the panels, but you was coming. You was in the chat. You was like, salute, hello everyone, and everybody, hey, and everybody be so happy. We were so happy because everybody was going after KB. Everybody was fighting against Queen Regina and Sister T. We was like one big family. We was like shooting a shot. Now everything's changed. Can the Soto Nation Soda Nation, I came from Soda Nation. I want to see Soda Nation rise from the bones. I want to see us resurrect from the death of Tommy Sotomayor being on YouTube. We cannot follow anyone. We got to follow each other. Because at the end of the day, we all we got. My birthday will be in a few more days. Oh, I'm just growing older. And I looked up to people like Miss 504 for a long time, all my life. Miss 504 reminds me of a lot of women that I met along the way. And a lot of them are still friends with me, a lot of them. Nobody lives in the South. Everybody lives in New York. Oh, those women. There's certain women that Rainy Hot Topics reminds me of. Rainy Hot Topics remind me of my adoptive mother. And my adopted mother, she was somebody. She was like somebody like, I didn't even fuck with her too much. When I left out of her house, I left. I didn't go back. I didn't go visit. Only time I came back is when we was burying my sister-in-law, Sergeant Crystal Reagan, and her children. It's the only time I came back to my mother's house. I never stepped foot over there like that. And everywhere I went, my mother followed me. I didn't know how much she loved me until that day. Until I went back over there. Ray, come on, let's clean the clothes. Ray, come on, get the baby. Ray, don't fight against your sisters and I. My adopted mother. Rest in peace, mommy. I wish I could have been there to take care of her. But nobody told me anything. And mommy, I heard mommy's voice getting weaker and weaker. And I said, something wrong with mommy. And my boyfriend, he said, maybe you need to go home. It's too late now. She gone. Can't go back home. I got my biological mother, but me and her don't get along. We fought a couple of years ago. It was advised to me never to contact her again. Don't talk to her, nothing. Leave her alone. And my biological mother is now in her 70s. She's like 73, 74. Well, I'll be turning 50 in a few more days. So that means my mother will be 73. Yeah, I'm right. She'll be 73 years old. God bless her. Who wants to live that long and be all lonely and stuff? My biological mother is a recluse. She's a recluse, and I'm a recluse as well. I don't have that many friends. Who's my friends? Who's my family? People on YouTube? I got my own personal problems, and I'm ignoring them. I'm just pretending there's nothing is happening. But it is happening. And I'll be turning 50. That's one of the things I tried to pretend. It was never going to happen. And just a few years ago, I was like in my 30s. A few years ago, I was in my 40s. In my 40s, I was living my best life, even though I was homeless. I would work different jobs with the temp companies. I started building up a name for myself. But at that time, I was homeless. I couldn't do anything for anybody. I rented out motel rooms, and then it started getting freaky. I started having orgy parties with the men and the women. I had my girlfriend up there sitting up, and my girlfriend, KK, she turned on me. She did. Tried to kill me that one night. No, I can never do that again with another woman. I had different girlfriends while I was living in New York. I never had the same problem from those women I had from her. Never. There was never no orgy parties or nothing like that with them. They was in their house. They were taking care of their house. They were taking care of their children. They were paying their bills, their rent, everything. Oh, I'm going to end this video. Peace out, y'all. Getting a little sleepy.